Alright everyone, here is the first in these, the bird's very excited. It's the first in the stEE-Harmony series. This is singles readings. Outside your soulmate connection, your deep soul twin flame connection. Singles readings are tricky to do. And I gotta tell you some things here on this first video. I'll paraphrase them on later videos just to make sure everybody's, new people are on the same page. I watched a few singles readings around, and the soulmate connection always comes in, always turns into a soulmate reading. That's because if you're part of this soulmate cycle, which most of my viewers are, all of you, if not, it's very difficult to get anything else because you're part of a soulmate cycle with a twin flame or a deep soul connection. It's where your thoughts are, it's where your emotions are, it's where your soul is, it's where their thoughts are, their emotions, their soul, and it's a lot of interference. Okay? It's a lot. It's like trying to pick up a radio station in a storm. It's very difficult for anything else to come in. In fact, it's repellent to anything else on many levels. And this is why I try to teach you guys to, put on your fancy bikinis and go out and get some static energy on you, focus on your self-worth, focus on yourself, blah, 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 blah. Because if you don't, you will attract other people. Other people will come towards you, and then this is Steve the energy reader talking, but those people are similar to the friend who's not really a friend, who you go over to cry on their shoulder, they get you drunk and bang you, and then you wake up in the morning and you go, oh shit, what did I do? Yeah, even the bird knows. It's happened to him with the cockatoo. And then you cover yourself with a blanket as if they haven't already seen every inch of you. And you sneak out of the room and you sneak out of the house, and it ruins the friendship and all that because you realize you've been taken advantage of. You attract people who are going to take advantage of you. You attract slime because you're worried about the twin flame deep soul connection, and the good ones can't get through. The ones that get through are the devil energy. It can sneak right in there because it's very easy for it too. It's almost like it's thinner, sort of a thing. It kind of... Stop that now, come on. You know, it's okay, I'm giving them good information. So it's very important that you focus off of that connection. It's very important for me, you do what you want. I'm trying to help you on that side, on the other side of things. On this side of things, it's very important that I get away from your connection to pull on what potentially is coming your way. We may see some of those blocks in the cards. But there's a couple of things that I need to tell you here very quickly. One is how I'm doing this for those of you that read cards. I'm basically training the universe that the soulmate cycle, because the universe, it's just energy. I have to kind of train it a little bit to do this. I'm telling think of it as space. I'm training the universe that your soulmate cycle is like a galaxy. And when I pull on that, I fly around in that galaxy. For these readings, I'm leaving that galaxy. So in between the galaxies, out there in space, is space. It's a large area of space outside there. It's not void, it's not empty. There's energy there too, of course. But that's where I'm going. So if you want to picture it in your mind's eye, if you want to pull your own singles readings and see what's around you, you need to picture your soulmate cycle as a galaxy that you are then leaving as you shuffle and flying around outside. So the galaxy is off in the distance and you're just out in space. So I'm pulling from out in space. Okay? Now, the other thing I need to tell you, which is important, is unlike with the soulmate cycle, in the soulmate cycle, when I pull a twin flame deep soul reading, you're all part of the same cycle. So you're all pretty much dealing with a similar person, a similar situation, and all of that. It's much easier for the readings to resonate with you. This is not the case here. These readings are going to be very specific, so I'm going to tell you straight up. And I tried to come up with a way around this, and I think I found it. But one reading may not be for you, another reading will. Okay? You're going to have to decide. You're going to have to feel it in your soul. Because there's no way, while you're all in the soulmate cycle, when I'm pulling on that, there's a big chance that it resonates with a large number of people. There's no way out in your single life, all of you living different lives on different timelines and such, that I can pull a soulmate's coming your way and it's for all of you. That's not possible, because for some of you it might be at work, for some of you it might be something else, for some of you it might be through family, it might be through an event you're going through. Who knows? It could be anything. So keep that in mind. I've gotten around it by we're going to do reverse pick-a-card readings here. I'm basically going to pull whatever energies are here. There's 3 main energies that I got when I sat down here for my pre-shuffle. And I'm going to pull 3 cards face up, okay? And I'm going to tell you what each one of those cards is. All right, and the one that resonates with you, if something I'm saying around that card resonates with you, then that row is going to be for you. All right, it is possible that 2 or 3 rows will be for you, but I'm not going to timestamp these. I don't do my readings that way. I would watch the whole reading. It's not going to be very long reading because there's lessons in all of it for you. Maybe you end up in the future. I could be pulling on. You might say card number 2 isn't for me. But it might be for you in 10 years, and you might learn something. Okay, I don't know. But this isn't time stamped, and it is what it is. So I'm going to shuffle the deck right now, flying outside the soulmate cycle, and we're going to find out what's around you. We're going to get a little stEE-Harmony here. And I'll give you whatever advice I can along the way. And we'll see what we got. We'll see what's in the energies. Let's just pull some cards. Now that we're all on the same page, and again, I'm not going to pull these readings. I'm not going to pull these readings for individual signs. These are all going to be all signs readings because it's the only way to do it. It's the only way to do it. There's no way to do it for signs. That's too much. I'm just one guy, and these readings take a lot out of me. I can't spread myself too thin out here. So I'm doing it this way so we cover 3 groups of energy right here in each reading. All right? So let's see what we got. Shuffling the deck here. Shuffling the deck outside the soulmate cycle. What's around the divine feminine? Hermit before the cut. That's for all of you. Hermit before the cut is remember everything you've learned. It's about accessing wisdom. And there's a lot of energy here if the bird's this chatty. And the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. It's very interesting. The Hermit and the 10 of Swords. This is the message from the universe telling you, if you want someone good, they'll let you listen to my 50K reading, my 50K thank you reading I did the other day, especially the free extended reading that's attached to it. Okay, you need to detach from something to let something good in. All right, I'm pulling on to something good, not the skeezy fool who just wants to bang you, who can sneak in and play on your sympathies. That's bound to happen to a bunch of you. If you're hung up on this twin flame deep soul connection, that's all that's going to get through are skeezy types or friends that have wanted to bang you for a while, and they're going to take their shot. In psychology, it's called the now or never moment. It's the friend who is pining for you and then takes their moment. Usually it results in peeping. Actually, strangely enough, it usually results in peeping. I'm going to go upstairs and change into my bikini, all right? You take a look in the mirror behind you, you see 2 eyes peering around the corner. That's your friend taking their now or never moment, you know. It's very common. It's been written about a lot in psychology. But it also results in them, she feeling down tonight, I'm going to take advantage, you know, that kind of thing. So be careful, because when you're in a deep soul twin flame connection, it does attract that kind of energy. It does indeed. And the bird's feeling it too, aren't you, buddy? He's all fancy pants in here today with the energy. All right, final shuffle. Here we go. You ready? I'm just looking at the good stuff out here. Maybe that brown dwarf will show up. I don't know. Card number 1, 10 of Swords again. Card number 2 is the Empress. And card number 3 is the 10 of Cups. All right, let me take a look at the energy here. Give me a second. What do you think, buddy? Huh? You gonna help me out? All right, let me make sure those are on camera just for you guys. All right. Okay. Card number 1 is an ex that wants to come back. Card number 2 is a soulmate. This could be the brown dwarf that came up in the God, I don't even remember what reading it is now. I think it's the Aries full moon reading. This is a very powerful soulmate that's also trying to come in. And again, roles can flip in the connections. This might be a divine feminine, and that's okay. You can both. You can have a relationship, deep soul, with two divine feminines in it. You can, and sometimes that's really good. It's sometimes bad with two divine masculines. Okay, two masculine energies, two people heavy in their masculine, kind of a thing. You can do it. It is possible in theory. And this one here, the Ten of Cups, is someone who's off in the distance and really likes you. Okay, they're nervous to approach, but they like you. It could be one of them friends that likes you. I don't know. We're going to find out. So 1 or 2 or 3. This is a relation, an ex that wants to come back. This is a soulmate connection that's almost as powerful as your deep soul twin flame. It's not the same frequency, so it's not it. As could be that brown dwarf we talked about, brown dwarf star. And right here is the person who I get off of this one that they might not be your type. Kind of a thing, like it's someone you might not expect, but you'd actually have a lot of happiness with them. But they're in the periphery very much. Let's pull some clarifier cards. Let's see where we go. All right. So whichever one you are, you can be too. There's the most energy here that I'm reading for, because the static energy you're all here is this one. It's the most. So it doesn't surprise me. But let's take a look at the X that wants to come back here and reboot. Because this reboots to the Ace of Swords, which is communication. I think you might be hearing from this person soon. Let's see. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Ten of Swords. Why is it here? Why is it here? 10 Swords. This is someone, bottom card is the 5 of Wands. This is someone you usually fight with or used to. Okay? Someone you might be conflicted about if they show back up. Kind of a thing. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. It's old energy. It's something that went on for a while. It's not your deep soul twin flame connection. It's something that went on for a while. It is coming at you. It's coming at you slowly. Yeah. They've had a complete turnaround. They've turned around and they're coming back at you slowly. And they're coming in with an apology for all the goddamn fighting. For all the 5 of Wands, for the misunderstanding, for whatever happened in the past between you. If you got an ex that's not your deep soul twin flame, the energy here, out here in space where I'm floating, center card is the Wheel of Fortune. 180-degree turn, got a whole new perspective on you. They're turning right around, coming in with, slowly, grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. They're a little nervous about it here, stopping and getting their grocery store roses. There's a lot of love here. But the bottom card, which would be the affecting energy on all of this, there was a lot of fighting in this. There was a lot of arguing. It probably didn't end well. Okay? It probably didn't end well. They are on the way back in. Okay. I'll pull a bridging energy at the end. I'll ask the universe for 3 cards. Okay? Yeah. He don't like that one. How about this? What do we got here? Tell me about the Empress. This is a divine feminine energy that's coming your way. This is not your energy, and it is not your deep soul twin flame. I promise you. But it is the Empress energy. It sure as fuck is. Alright. Let's see what we got here. What is this? I think this is our brown dwarf from the extended reading in the Aries full moon. That's what I think. I knew that sucker would show up. This is the most of you. This is resonating, by the way. Even if you resonate with something else, there's a lot of energy attached to this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I don't mean to hoard the cards. King of Pentacles. Holy shit. The Sun. Holy shit. The Hangman. Bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. It's a lot of love. The King of Cups holds the Ace of Cups. This is the shit. And I don't mean it's me, I mean this is the shit. You could call this person the shit if you wanted to. The center card is the Sun. This is that brown dwarf. This is not that deep soul twin flame connection that I've been pulling on for you all year, your person, your DM. This is someone who is balanced in their divine masculine and divine feminine. That's why they're showing up here as the Empress. Okay, they're showing up here as a balanced energy. Unlike what you normally deal with, which is the Burger King. You'll notice the Burger King is not here. And this is not you. So this is someone who is both divine masculine and divine feminine. But because this is a smaller card, they're someone who's very open with their emotions. Because I got the Hangman here. I got someone who has gone through a spiritual journey. It's a King of Cups who opens up, who talks, who does their thing. The King of Cups is capable of giving you the full cup of love. This person decides how much to give, but they actually give something. This is a very nice energy. The Sun, the King of Pentacles, and the Hangman. I can't wait to pull the bridging energy here when I'm done. This is a second soulmate. It is as powerful as, it's probably a deep soul connection, or if it is twin flame, then you've got your DM mixed up with someone else. Who you thought was a twin flame is actually deep soul, and who you thought, and so this is the twin flame, either or. And I know from the energy of pulling on you guys all year, I will tell you that many of you think you're in a twin flame connection, but you're in a deep soul. I know that from the energy. It's very hard to tell. You can't really, it's really something within you, but my instincts tell me that. Okay, so I go with my instincts. They're always right. However, there's no journey attached to this. This person is done with their evolution. This person is balanced in their divine feminine and divine masculine. In fact, I like to see this kind of balance. This is a bit like me in a way, where my divine feminine is stronger than my divine masculine, which makes me a little more sensitive, a little more lovey-dovey, a little more nice. This King of Cups tells me this person's discerning about who they love. So you need to make sure you're the right person when this person shows up. In other words, if you meet this person and you feel it, okay, don't sit there on the first date and talk about this other DM and what they did to you. Don't be that person. Oh, do not. Don't go doing all that. No, just be cool, be nice, meet a new person. Again, the message from the pre-shuffle when the Ten of Swords showed up there is, again, you've got to shut that down if you want anything good. If you just want to get banged, leave it up. You'll have friends that want to bang you. You'll have stupid jackasses that'll come up to you in a bar that like, I like your ass, lady, you're all right, yeah. You know, that kind of thing. There's nothing meaningful that can get through a powerful connection. This powerful connection can, however, which is why I'm warning you, be careful, because this will come in anyway. This is as strong as what you've been dealing with, but it's better. It's nice. I saw that in the full moon reading, and I liked what I saw when I saw that. This is nice. There's a lot of happiness here, and this is someone who's got their shit together. Right here. There's somebody nervous. Yeah, no, they are. They're nervous to approach. There's a lot of energy here. He's real antsy. Yeah. 10 of Cups. Somebody sees you as happiness, not your twin flame deep soul connection that I've been pulling on. And again, I tell you guys, you know, a lot of you may have it mistaken that you think you're in a twin flame, you're in a deep soul. I would rather be in a deep soul. You got more. Twin flame is tough. It's not the great thing that some people make it out to be. And just like with siblings, not everybody has a twin. Okay, the deep soul connection would just be, in that analogy, just a regular sibling. All right, it's no big deal. You're better. Sometimes you're better off with that than having somebody else. It's tricky. It's tricky, but it's no big deal. Whether you got it right or wrong, it's the same journey. Okay? So it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean your journey has been a waste of time. It just means, actually, quite frankly, if they're deep soul, you have a better chance of long term. And that the thing I've been telling you all along about these connections in this cycle is they have the greatest chance of long term. And I think that's because there's the fewest number of twin flame in it. I think it's mostly deep soul connections. Okay, so keep that in mind. And again, you do what you want. You believe whatever you want. That's fine. I'm not saying you don't. A good number of you are in a twin flame. I would bet the farm on that. But I think the number of deep soul far outweighs it. Ten of Cups. Somebody is admiring you. They see happiness, and they might be approaching. I think they might be approaching. Ten of Cups is 10 is a completion. So it actually is something that resets to the Ace of Cups, where someone finally tells you how they feel. Why is this Ten of Cups here? Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Okay? I see the bottom card. I'm going to save it for last. Everything I told you just now was valid. Okay? 2 of Swords. They're nervous. They don't know how to approach. Sarah Gilbert does not know how to approach you. They're nervous, probably because you've got an energy field around you, pining for this DM in the 74 Pinto, who is screwing around. This is why I keep giving you the advice I'm giving you. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you find someone good, and if your DM comes in, good for them. Good for them. But I'd rather see you doing something good rather than just getting laid by people. I mean, that's easy. Anybody can do that any night of the week. 2 of Swords. They're not sure how to approach you. They're a little bit confused. They're at a crossroads. I know they're approaching, though. I'm not worried because I know what the bottom card is. It's the 3 of Wands. It's soon. You will know who this is soon, and I got a little warning for you. They're coming fast. The Chariot is the 3rd card, and the bottom card is the Tower. It's coming from nowhere. It's coming from nowhere, okay? But I said I had a warning for you, and I didn't know what was under the Tower. I have it. It's the World. It's a warning for you. The World card. It's a very powerful card. Cycle ending, new cycle beginning, all that stuff. But it has a specific meaning here with the energy tied to the Tower. This is not someone you might even be attracted to. This is not someone you might even like, you might even care about. This isn't someone who you would normally even give the time of day to, which is why they're worried. Not unlike Sarah Gilbert. I would not give Sarah Gilbert the time of day. Normally, this is not my type. Not even if she wasn't a lesbian. She's not my type. Not interested. Thank you. But be careful. Okay? I say that metaphorically. I might bang her if I knew what I was about to say, which is they're coming in soon. 3 of Wands leads to the 4 of Wands. Chariot. Sooner than you think, they come out of nowhere. The reason I say all of that is because they are anchored here. There is nothing but happiness with this connection. This is the Minor Arcana Sun. There's nothing but happiness here. So be careful. Somebody approaches you. Maybe there's somebody, I'll give you a few scenarios. Maybe there's somebody at work, or somebody you know from the store, or you see on a walk, or at the park, or whatever, what the fuck, I don't know. But there's somebody who you're just like, you would normally not be interested in. They might just come up and ask you what time it is. A stupid excuse to come talk to you. Okay? I get the feeling you've seen this person before. I get that feeling. I can't guarantee it for all of you, but it's somebody who's going to try to strike up a conversation with you who maybe hasn't too much in the past. And they're not your usual type. They're going to come out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. It's a Tower, and you might be inclined to blow this person off because they're probably pale in comparison in your mind. In your mind, they probably pale in comparison to your DM that you're waiting for. And you might think, because of what I told you here, you might foolishly think, well, this is just someone who wants to bang me. It's not. Listen to your soul. Listen to your heart. Don't listen to your brain. Your brain's going to run and do all kinds of things, just like theirs is here with Sarah Gilbert. Okay? This is a very, very good, it's not a soulmate. It's not any kind of soulmate, but it is someone you could have a lot of happiness with if you give them a chance. It's up to you. It's here in the energy. These are the big 3 energies. There's about 6 in the energy, but these are huge. The other 3 are minor. You know, the other three I think are the peripheral shit. You might, you know, the dude you run into at the local pub. You know, there's always somebody at a local pub. If you go to a bar and you can't get laid, you did something wrong. I mean, it's easy. You just make eye contact with somebody and you're banging in the restroom. I mean, come on. I've never had that problem. I mean, that's easy. Back in the 90s, oh, I had so much fun. Anyway, that's what we've got. All right, so I'm going to pull right now. Most of you are attached to this. Almost all of you in this soulmate cycle are in a binary cycle. Okay? A binary cycle is like a binary star, right? You've got your main star, and there's another one just as powerful, though maybe a little smaller. Out. This is a star that's got its shit together. This is a whole different world for you. And it's coming in. It is. It's coming right, so the energy is coming right towards you. The only things, I don't even think your current connection can stop it, to be honest. Let's pull the bridging energy here. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. A message for the singles out there who are watching this. The people that want to sort of move on from the DM, and if they come in, they come in. If not, great. Whatever. At least I learned my lessons, and I'm the Empress now. Woohoo! That kind of thing. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card, universe. Give me what you got. All right? As I tune into the energies here, we'll do a few of these readings a week. As I tune into the energies here, these readings will get tighter and tighter. Okay? It's the way it works. It's the, you know. 3 cards and a bottom card. I see the bottom card. What are my 3 cards? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. I believe that. Oh, yeah. Look at this. The Temperance, the Angel, and the Lovers. Bottom card is the 4 of Cups. This is very important. This is a message for you. It's just the message from the universe to you. It's like my hidden energies in my main reading, right? What the universe wants you to know through me, and I'm going to tell you. Temperance. Learn the lesson of discernment. Okay? 4 of Cups crossing the Angel. Learn the lesson of discernment. But discernment doesn't just mean casting people off because, oh, he's ugly. I don't like that one. Gah! I wouldn't go for that. Gah! See? The bird's pissed and he a Pisces. Discernment goes in 2 different directions. Okay? It's like my grandmother said, and I quote my grandmother sometimes out here. I've done it in the past, and I'm going to tell you again. It's a very important message. Cast no one off without cause, for you never know what keys they might hold. That especially applies to this one if this resonates with you, and this does resonate with a fair number of you, even if you don't think it does. Okay? It's okay. You don't need to be in a fucking twin flame deep soul connection to have a beautiful relationship. Alright? You don't. My wife and I aren't deep soul twin flame. She's a tertiary soulmate. You know? Probably, you know, some 2-3 past lives ago. It don't matter. Okay? Most cases, those are smoother. Those are where you actually do live a good life. Use your discernment. Decide who's good and who's bad before you just cast them off. Because there's something coming your way. The universe is emphatic about it. Whichever one or combination of these you are, I think almost all of you are number 2. But a good chunk of you are fit in here too, so you might have multiple people. Whatever. Something's coming that's going to change everything for you. The Wheel of Fortune's here. And right here, the Lovers. It doesn't have to always be a soulmate card. It's a card that represents choice. You're going to have choices. The universe is giving you choices. As I told you, especially I'll talk about the Empress here. As I told you in the full moon reading, in the extended reading about that brown dwarf, your current DM, all right, in your current twin flame deep soul connection, manifested you. They blew you off. You went and learned and got yourself up to par. And then you tried to manifest them back. And that's what you've been doing. You've been trying to manifest them back. I feel that in the energy. You might say no, but you have. You've been sending it out to the universe. Bring them back, bring them back, bring them back. That message is over and over and over. The universe said, no, I'm not going to let you eat raw turkey. But I got another one here in the back that you might like. It's fully cooked. So they fucked up your order. First time, and Grubhub Universe is sending out a fully cooked rotisserie turkey with all the trimmings. All right, you're going to have a choice to make here for sure. And again, you've got options. You've got a manifestation that's coming your way, one way or another, whichever one of the three here. And these three represent 98% of the energies watching. The other 2%, you're part of the other smaller energies. Be careful. You got someone around you that just wants to bang you. Okay, I'm being honest with you. 2% of you watching this, give or take. I'm not a fucking calculator, but I'm pretty close. 2% of you watching this have just someone around you that wants to bang you. And they're going to come in because you're too hung up, and it's only because you're too hung up on manifesting back this DM twin flame thing. Alright? I pulled these energies from outside your connection. I see it, it's beautiful. They're coming in, they're very clean. I pepper in the tips about the twin flame deep soul connection because I have to. I have to do that because energetically you need to understand how to bring this stuff in and not repel it. This is the only one that's immune to it. The other two are not immune to it. And you might cast something off the wrong way. Use discernment. Accept some offers, reject other offers. But whatever, there's something here for you. There's something that's coming in that's going to change everything. The wheel is turning in your favor. And the love geese are in the air, no doubt about it. Also, a lot of you, I do want to point out the energy of this card is very interesting. A lot of you have angel energy around you that tells me you're finding that devil energy that was around the Divine Feminine when I first got out here to YouTube is very, very light. It's much lighter. Some of you are still not there. But a good chunk of you have made a lot of progress, and you know who you are. You know that you have. Okay? And I'm not taking any credit for that because that's bullshit. You did all the work. I just point. And other people just point. You went out and researched stuff. You watched a whole bunch of people and read a whole bunch of things. But the bottom line is, there's a lot of angel energy around you. You're going to attract a lot. I'm coated in angel energy, and I can tell you I attract a lot. And I know the lesson of discernment, which is part of the lesson of temperance. It's not just patience. Okay? It takes patience to have discernment, to be able to decide, okay, this is good, this I probably shouldn't do, this is okay. Well, I don't really like this person, but I'm going to go for it anyway because they seem real nice. I'll give them a chance, that kind of thing. Give people a chance to fail is my message to you on this. Give people a chance to fail. And how do they fail? Listen to the words they say, but pay far more attention to their actions. Actions speak louder than words. Actions are how you learn who someone is and what they are. Remember the old saying, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Okay? Believe them. But believe what you're seeing. Don't believe what you're hearing. Okay? You know, people always show you who they are. So, and I say that mostly to this third row here. This one you're probably going to like. And this one here, well, if you want to take an X back, that's fine. I don't know if you will or not. They're good, but they're sure going to try if this resonates with you. They're feeling you hard. And I mean hard like Viagra hard. There's a lot of that energy here. There's a lot of love in that one. All right. So that's our first stEE-Harmony reading. As we go, I'm going to get deeper and deeper in the energy. And as the energy changes, it changes very slowly out here in space. But I'm going to keep pulling these readings. And I'll refine the readings as we go through. This is just the first reading. Kind of get the lay of the land. Okay? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful to you. I hope you're listening. I hope you use your discernment. And I hope you use this energy carefully. Because angel energy attracts everything. It attracts the devil too. Okay? You learn that real fast. Go ahead and open a church. Open a church on your street corner. Preach Jesus on Saturdays and Sundays. You'll fill the place. You absolutely will. But among that crowd will be a few people looking to take advantage of your followers. All right? They will. There will, because you know that's just what they do. They need opportunity. Now or never moments. Crimes of opportunity require instant trust. So use your discernment and be careful. You're going to attract everybody. You guys are definitely angeling up for sure. All right. That's your reading. Hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. There is a playlist for these, and I will do 2 or 3 of these a week. Can't pull on this too often. The cycle doesn't change too much. But I will change the readings up from time to time, so don't worry. Okay? All right. That's your reading. Good luck, everyone.